Hello everyone. Today I'm going to talk about the human digestive system, which is responsible for breaking down food into smaller pieces or molecules, so that they are small enough to be absorbed into the bloodstream and used by our body. First of all, we need to know what digestion means. Digestion is the process of breaking down large, insoluble food molecules into small, soluble molecules. The process allows food are broken down and be small enough so they can pass through cell membranes and be absorbed into the blood. Our digestive system is made up of several organs that work together in a sequence, starting from the mouth to the esophagus, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and finally the anus. After putting food into our mouth, the food goes through this sequence of organs. But there are two organs which help digestion without any food entering. They are the liver and the pancreas. Digestion begins in the mouth. Here, food is mechanically broken down by the teeth by chewing. At the same time, saliva is released from the salivary glands which can moisten the food for easy swallowing. Saliva contains the enzyme amylase, which begins the chemical digestion of starch into sugars. After swallowing, food travels down the esophagus. The esophagus moves food to the stomach through peristalsis, which is a series of wave-like muscle contractions. Food then enters the stomach. The stomach churns the food and mixes it with gastric juice, which contain hydrochloric acid and protease. The acid helps kill harmful bacteria and provides the right pH for the enzyme to work. Protease is an enzyme for digesting proteins. Next, the partially digested food moves into the small intestine, where most digestion and absorption occur. The pancreas, situated near the small intestine, releases digestive enzymes into the small intestine through the pancreatic ducts. These enzymes include amylase, which continues the digestion of carbohydrates into glucose, protease, which digests protein into amino acids, and lipase, which breaks down lipids into fatty acids and glycerol. On the other hand, the liver produces bile, which is stored in the gallbladder and released into the small intestine. Bile helps digestion in two ways. The first one, it neutralizes the stomach acid. The second one, it emulsifies fat, which means to break fats down into smaller oil droplets. It is an example of mechanical digestion by increasing the surface area for lipase to work on more effectively. Now, move back to the small intestine. Besides digestion, small intestine is also responsible for the absorption of foods. The walls of the small intestine contain many tiny finger-like projections called villi. These villi greatly increase the surface area inside the small intestine, allowing digested nutrients such as glucose, amino acids, fatty acids, and glycerol to be absorbed efficiently into the bloodstream. On the other hand, water is also absorbed in the small intestine. Finally, any undigested food moves into the large intestine, where remaining water is absorbed. The remaining waste is stored in the rectum and removed from the body through the anus. In conclusion, the digestive system breaks down food using mechanical and chemical digestion, making them small and soluble. The small intestine absorbs nutrients into the blood, allowing the body to use them for energy, growth, and repair. That's the end of today's video. Thanks for watching.